Welcome back, everybody. We're back together with another video, and the Acolyte episode 7 was last night. And yet again, this is a train wreck. We go back into the past 16 years, and we actually get to see what happens from the perspective of Soul. Because at the end of the last episode, Soul is about to tell May the story about what happened. And when episode 3, when we actually saw it in the past before? I think it was episode 3. I think it was.
Is it? Or episode 2?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It was one of them. But anyway, we saw all of the dead witches dead, and they weren't burned up. And people were thinking, all right, the fire killed them. Apparently not. Now we get the answer as to why the witches actually died. And the reason, I guess, why Torben decided to kill himself is still dumb and stupid, in my opinion. Right? Mm-hmm. Torben decided, you know what? I need to disobey my master. Those girls are in trouble. I need to be the hero and go over there and save them. And Indara, who is played by Carrie-Anne Moss, Trinity, tells him no, but he does it anyway. So him and Soul go on this mission to rescue the girls from the evil witches. But one thing we already know. Mother Anastasia had already said that what's her name? Osha could actually go with the Jedi. I believe she was actually deciding that. There is a scene here. And you start seeing a lot of stuff you saw from the previous episode. Torben is a big time crybaby. I just want to go home to Coruscant. Okay, he doesn't want to be there. He just wants to go home to Coruscant. And the witches get into his mind. You actually get to see what they do. He's completely useless. Kanaka, you get to see him too. In this. Where's the scene at where... trying to find where... Yeah, a lot of people were thinking that this witch was the Sith Lord. No, she's not Sith Lord. Not Sith Lord, but she tells May to get angry. And basically to start all this mess of going after Osha. And of course, we know she starts that fire. The Jedi show up right here. They confront the witches. But guess what? I know this is taking a minute here. The Zabrak here decides to get into a fighting stance. She actually tells everybody to prepare for war. But yet, Mother Anastasia is right there. And she could have said, you know what? We're going to let Osha just go with you. She waits until the last minute when she gets slaughtered. I thought this was dumb. I mean, what are your thoughts on this episode?
I feel she got killed so fast. And it just maybe, they can wait for her. I have some fight scene or trying to get into Soul's mind or something for battling. It just, she kind of like turned into a smoke and then Soul just kills her.
Yeah, right here you can actually see Soul killing Mother Anastasia right there. But she gets like into a fighting sense. See, the Zabrak is ready to fight. Mother Anastasia turns into like smoke, and Soul thinks, all right, I'm getting attacked. So he stabs her. She dies.
Yeah, and she tells him that she was going to let Osha go.
Well, why didn't you say that from the beginning? All this probably could have been avoided.
Yes.
It was pretty dumb. And they actually used, they ripped off, I believe it was the Mortis arc in Clone Wars, where they actually have that Anakin turn on Obi-Wan and Ahsoka. And they did the same thing here with Kanaka. Where was it at? Did we already pass it up? I think it's right here. All these witches take over Kanaka's mind, and he starts fighting Soul. Indara comes in as well near the end. And Indara's the one that actually kills all of the witches. Mm-hmm. They're all going to die because she, I guess, gets into the mind of Kanaka, releases him, then she just kills all of them just like that. So this whole storyline is dumb. It really, really is dumb. So, by the way, remember, he did ask how the twins were created.
Yeah. I was wondering, since they find out both May and Osha has the highest midichlorian.
Yeah. They keep calling it M count. Why don't they just call it midichlorian? They did the same thing in Mandalorian, M count. Just say midichlorians because that's what it is. Now, I was thinking, all right, they're going to really piss off a whole bunch of people by saying that they have like 30,000 midichlorian counts. They didn't say the count because if you watch The Phantom Menace, we know that Anakin has over 20,000, which is higher than anybody, higher than Master Yoda.
So I was wondering, are they going to put May and Osha the chosen one? Or?
That's basically what they're trying to do. What this show is really doing is undercutting everything from the prequels and the original trilogy. They're basically trying to make Osha and May Anakin. They ripped off his story arc, gave it to them. It completely wrecks canon. It's almost like this is a new trilogy in itself, but I'm not even sure this is going to get a season 2.
I don't know, but when I was watching it, I was kind of confused. So are they saying that May and Osha in the past, they are the chosen one, and then after they die, after so many years, then Anakin comes along and become the chosen one?
Yeah. It undercuts, like I said, it undercuts everything that George Lucas did. And right here, Soul actually has both May and Osha trying to hold them with the Force, but apparently he can't hold them, so he pretty much lets May drop and goes to save Osha here. And then Torben here says, what are we going to tell the council? And then Indara says, we're going to tell them the truth. That May started a fire and everybody died. So she was saying, all right, we're going to lie to the council. So they're going to lie to the council. Then in the future, when they actually see a Sith, we're not going to tell the council either. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're really trying to make the Jedi seem like the real bad guys. The writing in this show is incompetent. This show is a dumpster fire. A complete dumpster fire. Anything else you want to add to this? Because this was just trash.
Yeah, in the beginning, I was wondering, is that what's so telling to May about all this? What happened?
Yeah, I guess so. And by the way, they also stole Phantom Menace, A Virgins in the Force. That's supposed to be reserved like for the prequel trilogy with Anakin. Like I said, they're ripping off Anakin's story, his birth, and they're doing this. It makes what happens to Anakin pretty much being meaningless, in my opinion.
In a way, yes.
Yeah. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. What a dumpster fire. What did you guys think of this episode 7? Train wreck of The Acolyte. Only one episode left, so then it'll be over and I probably won't ever see another season again. That's going to wrap it up, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.